Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. And I decided to make this video because I thought it was extremely interesting, and something just hit me. A thought just hit me, and some of you might say, oh, we all knew that, but I don't see too many people talking about it. And the thing is, it's been staring at us right in the face, and I just thought it was very interesting. For the longest time, I bet you a lot of us have been wondering, why in the hell did they bring back the specialists in Black Ops 4? Not many of us really wanted it. At the reveal, Vaughn was talking about Blackout and how they were going to take the original Battle Royale concept and spin it on its head, make it the Black Ops way, and all that kind of stuff. And it was basically from the reveal, that little teaser of Blackout, that little teaser trailer that didn't show gameplay but just teased, basically, right? It basically it was staring at us right in the face. They brought back specialists because they wanted to put it in Blackout as well. And it's pretty much confirmed that it's going to be in Blackout because in that teaser, you saw specialists in the Blackout, in that little, in that teaser right there during the review. So it makes all the sense. And they can't make every single mode totally different from each other. And even that makes sense as well, because they can't have them all play differently. They all have to play the same. For instance, it's already been confirmed that Blackout's going to have 150 health. At least it's been rumored that Blackout's going to have 150 health, right? So doesn't that make sense that it's going to play a lot like the multiplayer? They can't have a game that just feels too different. It's got to feel the same, right? And they're going to add the Battle Royale stuff into it with its own little Black Ops flavor, so to speak, which is a specialist, because it makes sense. Because with all the abilities that the specialists have in the multiplayer, like the barbed wire, the barricade, the equipment that you can use a lot of the times, all that kind of stuff, that would make Battle Royale a little bit interesting, don't you think? Because in Battle Royale, like let's say Fortnite, for example, I think you can set a few traps here and there. You can do building in order to set up a defense or even offense in some states, in some ways, to get higher ground, whether it's from defensive or offensive purposes. You're going to have a shit ton of weapons, obviously, that you can look for, which you're probably going to do in Black Ops as well, in Blackout, excuse me. And the thing is, this video and this idea was also kind of sparked by a tweet that I saw, and it was very interesting. It was Drifter talking about something that Clayster was talking about on the thread. And I'm going to read it out to you now, and I'm going to post it out to you right now. It says right here, Clay being the voice of reason in this thread, competitive COD should be the same public matches. Otherwise, it is more like a pro mod. If the game is 5v5 with crazy stuff, competitive needs to be 5v5 with crazy stuff. Otherwise, most first-time viewers will be confused and leave. And Clayster's own words are almost the exact same. It says, I say we play 5v5 next year. All maps, everything allowed. At least give it a shot to attract 70 to 80% of players who only play pub TDM. Guarantee we'd see a record-breaking viewership numbers. Now, if you think about it that sense, wouldn't you be seeing a record-breaking in sales as well if the game doesn't play, if they have the same kind of mentality and add that into Blackout? And we all know how Activision. Well, I'm sure Treyarch wants to see success in their game as well, because they're the ones that put in the work, right? But also at the same time, you guys know how Activision is all about their money more than anything, and screw everything else, right? So they'll do whatever it is they have to do for them to make the least amount of effort and make the most amount of money, right? So it makes all the sense in the world. If all of a sudden Battle Royale becomes more popular because of this as well. And doesn't it make sense? And especially with all the specialists that they've added into the game, for it to be in Battle Royale as well, it's got to be familiar. They want to attract as many players as possible to play the game. They want the game to be as familiar as possible. And at the same time, as Clayster was saying, even though it has nothing to do with Blackout, it can relate if you think about it, if you read between the lines. It has nothing to do with Blackout, but at the same time, that same exact mentality and approach to the game could get them more exposure. So therefore, more exposure means more views. More views mean more money. More money means more purchases. And you guys know how this works. So basically, it makes all the sense in the world now why specialists are back in the game. And I don't believe that I didn't think of this. Man, I must be getting old. And I've been having a lot of time recently, and I've been very active on Twitter, very active on everything. So since this hit me, I was like, holy shit, this would make a really good subject for a really good video. And the thing is, for an interesting topic to talk about, because I also don't see that many people talking about this as well. At least not to this extent. If I'm late to the party, I humbly apologize. If this has already been talked about or brought upon, I humbly apologize. But this just hit me. Just call me old, call me whatever. But I see a lot of people, including myself, still kind of wondering to a certain extent, like, Why are specialists back if we didn't want them back in the first place? And Blackout is that answer. Blackout is the answer. You know they're going to be promoting the hell out of it, even especially when the beta comes out, and it's going to be huge. If you guys think that this beta is a huge thing when it comes to Black Ops 4, which it is, the Blackout is going to be even bigger, because don't forget, they're also going to attract another audience, and that's the Battle Royale audience. So even people that don't play Black Ops and that only play Fortnite are going to be attracted to this Battle Royale thing. The same thing goes with Battlefield, and that's why all these different games and all these different companies are adding in Battle Royale, or their own version of Battle Royale, into the game. It's as simple as that, because they want to attract a new audience and they want to give you a different flavor of it. And with this game specifically, since the multiplayer is built a certain way, they can't make Battle Royale too different. They really can't. And with the health being rumored to be at 150, it makes all the sense in the world. And with a lot of the rumors that have been talked about in this game, there's a lot of it that, quite frankly, seems very, very true as of right now. So in terms of what we've seen, what we've experienced, and the things that were mentioned beforehand. So what do you guys think? Does this make sense to you? Does this not make sense to you? Am I too slow? Is this old news? I mean, roast me if you want to in the comments section or whatnot. You're more than welcome to. You have your God-given freedom of free speech and to say whatever you want in your opinion. But yeah, I just thought this was extremely interesting, and it was really interesting how everything just kind of came together, especially with that tweet. It just sparked the idea for this concept that could very well be the case. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I've got for this one. Let me know down in the comment section what you think, what your opinion is, and if you saw this coming. And as always, if you enjoyed the video and the gameplay, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.